we go! Okay. Oh, didn't realize my microphone wasn't on. Okay, so let's restart from the very beginning, shall we? Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another Sword and Shield live stream, whichever one pleases you the most. Of course, today we're gonna continue on shiny hunting for our boy Zigzagoon. Now, the only reason why I'm here was also training, and you know what? I was kind of shiny hunting at the same time, but I was mostly training and just messing around, hoping for that Cameron to shiny, but nothing has appeared. So you can relax. You can take down your stun guns, your pitchforks, your bear traps, because I have not yet found a shiny off screen. Another thing to note is that yesterday, it was supposed to be today, but I guess I got it yesterday. It's pretty much two 16 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4 RAM to be exact, and they are in the PC as we speak, and 100% expect PC games in the future. Don't know when, but expect it. At the most, expect Terraria 1.4. Fun fact, I wanted to play Terraria on the channel. I tried it, didn't work because I was using my laptop, which I think at max had 4 gigs. This had a max of 8 gigs, and you know how that story went. So, 32 gigs, it is, thankfully, enough RAM for me to be able to play and stream games. So, hallelujah! I needed that upgrade really, really badly, and I could also stream emulated PS2 games if I wanted to. Mostly if I ever wanted to do something like The Sims on PS2 on stream, which I still have to set that up, but I'm not going to do it on stream. I'm going to be playing it by myself. But maybe something along the lines of that, emulating whatever, is probably going to make a comeback, especially for Fire Emblem Heroes. Hopefully that piqued up some ears. If anyone is watching this that is currently one of those Faye fans that actually watched me in the past. And also let me reconnect some devices here, because I noticed that it's a little delayed more than usual. That did not really do anything. Did that really do anything? Oh, it is very, very delayed. Okay, let me... That's not the correct one. Please don't mess up. Just work. Monitor. Mate. Please don't be a douche. Thank you. Hello? It's supposed to disconnect? What the heck is happening here? There we go! That is what I wanted to have happened. Because I want to reestablish the connection. Oh boy. Okay, hopefully it's now... Yeah, a lot better. Okay, a lot better. Nice. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Same dealio, except Machamp, Zigzag, especially you Zigzag, you're going into the eggs department. For now, we may go back to a little bit of Masuda Methadine, who knows. And we're gonna move Machamp here to here. Don't know why I still have Dub Rule here. It's cool. Sorry, mate. I'm gonna put you right there. Anything else? Can't really think of anything. I think this is going to be the only 4. Just to make it quick. And lickety split. Save for good measure. And let's get straight into the Zigzag hunting. Now, there is that possibility that the weather may affect a shiny hunting rates. It may just be better to not be in this weather because of the thunderstorm. because it's doing electric terrain, which adds like a few milliseconds to a second. But I don't think it's gonna be that much of an issue. Big store down. Beep. Hey, welcome to the stream, GNS. Or Red Ron. Never mind. I don't know why I said GNS. I don't know why that thought that popped into my mind. But were your ears peaking when I said the possibility of Fire Emblem Heroes returning on the emulator? Because I know I want to do that, for sure. I want to go back to emulating games so I could, not all games, but a decent amount of the games. Mostly due to the fact of not being able to get audio recording for you guys. And that's, in some games I can't do it at all, like SAO MD, which requires actual thumbs, not a mouse. So aside from that, yeah, I would say expect, if I get around to it, more of the other gaming mobile games that I've done in the past. Like, Fire Emblem Heroes for me, I feel like is better emulated. I actually enjoyed emulating the game on stream, and I actually enjoyed it a lot. And I kind of want to bring it back. It's just that I never really did, mostly due to the fact of, well, you remember back in the past. Lag, frame droppage, etc., etc. That was the days of the 8 gigabytes. Nowadays, from now on, is 32. So, my hope, I mean, I'm guessing it's gonna be all handy and dandy and fine. I mean, 32 gigs already is enough for me to stream on PC to begin with. Another thing to note, I'm surprised that when I did stream using the emulator, it never really did lag OBS all that much. It was mostly the emulator itself. It's just something interesting to note. So I'm not too sure. I think it might be because of the prioritization of where the RAM went. That is not Zigzagoon. Bring you back down. The reason why I'm only doing encounters with Zigzagoon because Zigzagoon is overworld, and I'm exactly doing those encounters. I don't encounter anything that's random that I actually do, so I'm not really trying to shiny hunt those. But yeah. Anyway, continuing on. Kinda G Max 5 star. I should say 5 stars. Since this course usually with help from my friends because I got one hit, but I guess I'm grinding for experience candies. Okay, congrats, mate. How is its IVs? Assuming that you can look at its IVs, because there's only one mon that I have max IVs. And from a Gigamax Pokemon was Butterfree, the Mothra. I still really liked how I got that. I mean, one day we'll focus on EV training. Assuming that I decided to go a little competitive, or at least make a somewhat competitive Butterfree, but it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. I'm not going to worry about it too much. At least I can change the natures to probably go for like special attack and then minus attack. Didn't know yet I am at post-game. I don't know yet I am at... Are you saying you are at post-game but you don't know past post-game? Well, if you're around post-game, you should be able to do the Battle Tower. Because the Battle Tower allows you to get the ability to check IVs in the PC. You have to beat Leon one last time at like a certain rank. It's not that far into the Battle Tower to face Leon again, and depending upon which Pokemon you get or you decide to go with, you could either go with the broken Dracovish, or you could just go with the random team. I decided to go with the starters, Togekiss, Garchomp. No, Haxorus. I was thinking Garchomp. Garchomp is not in this game. It's Haxorus, and I can't remember the last one. I used Togekiss, and Cinderace, it's right in front of me, and Haxorus, and I was able to do it. Oh yeah, I also figured out that red is the Boon, blue is the Bane. I know I messed that up several streams ago. I was talking to, Autumn, and I messed that up because I checked it earlier, like during one of the other streams later on. I was like, "Oh, I messed up." So yeah, I am of course repeating myself by saying that I messed up and like that. But just to clarify, red is the Boo. I thought it would be blue. You would think red would be the Danger or Bane, but it's whatever. It's cool in my book. I just gotta memorize it as that. Yeah, you would think. But I guess in what their way, you could probably think of it as red being aggressive and blue being passive. In a way. Kind of like what Game Theory did a long time ago. But not just based off that, but it would make more sense if red was a bit more aggressive and then blue was a lot more cool, you know? But, anyway, aside from that, yeah, that is the future plans. Like, right now, I could probably get in the emulator running again. I just have to update the app. I mean, we can do that after the stream's over, at the end of the stream. I'll test that out. Depending upon how long I actually stream, of course. Assuming we get our boy as a shiny, that is. Battle Tower is really good. Kind of. Like, in battle, I get it. I like it. It's nothing too crazy. But if you just listen to it off battle, it's... Like, a decent amount of the battle tracks, I feel like, do a good job in battle. I think, anyway. I don't know, I like it more in battle than just listening to it. But that kind of shows that, for me, it's not as great as some of the other tracks in this game, but it's not bad. For me, anyway. Like, it's optional. It's not optional. Opinionated. So, it could be different for someone else. Also, my boy, Zigzagoon. How long is it going to take before I get you as a Shine, man? I would say after a certain point, I might just switch back to Pseudomethadine. I'm counting Zigzagoon, as I said before. Yep. Yeah, you just have to beat Leon the first time, and you should be able to... I mean, you should get the IV checker. But you have to get to him first. Which I don't think it's that difficult. I think they made it, like, very easy for you to. And then after you do that, you pretty much start kind of like... I would say, like, the beginning of the Battle Tower is kind of like the tutorial of the Battle Tower. And then they pretty much start you out with the actual Battle Tower at like a bronze rank, pretty much. I guess it would be a better way of saying But Leon, you do kind of have to be a little bit careful for. But then again, I used mons that were given to me, but I didn't really have too much trouble. I wasn't too certain about the mons I had, honestly. I'm gonna be truthfully honest. Like, I didn't believe in my mons too much, especially since I didn't really have the best moveset for my Cinderace, so I was like, yeah, why not? You could, of course, go with the whole nowadays, go with Dracofish, Choice Scarf, have a nice day, pretty much get up to Leon pretty darn quickly, and then use a new team, other Pokemon to deal with him. I didn't really have too much of any trouble. I feel like they made it very easy, or easy enough, that if you know what you're doing, you should be able to get through and beat Leon. But even then, like, if you use certain Pokemon, like, this battle tower is, like, not really difficult. Like, Dracovish legitimately destroys 90% of the battle tower in one-hit KOs. Like, Dracovish is stupidly broken. I mean, assuming you got Strong Jaw, and I don't think the IVs have to be too crazy. You just have to make sure it has a Choice Scarf. And you pretty much send business. If you're wondering, Dracofish is the first fossil you get in Shield. Pretty much, or the fossil Pokemon that if you combine the fossils from what you've been given, that's what you end up first. Yeah, pretty much. But because of it being the AI and them not really focusing on just Dracovish countering, pretty much it's really easy to deal with. Because they didn't really think, oh, maybe this one mom could literally wreck the entire Pokédex. Maybe we should put something in there to stop Dracovish. Because I know there might be some mons, but not really completely countable. Anyway, just a second one. Anyway, my Shiny Hunt wish they had software setting for Sword and Shield, but odd seeing how 3 Houses has it. Yeah, that is another thing to note. It's like, I mentioned it before too. It's like, 3 Houses has it, weirdly enough, but like, oh, we don't have it for Sword and Shield. And it's like, I think they didn't really think through that people were going to try to Shiny Hunt the fossils as hard. So maybe they weren't considering the fact of maybe they would try to want to soft reset that. Because most people would. I don't think most people would just try to get as many fossils as they can, hope to get it. No, people will soft reset for that. Well, nevertheless, it just depends upon how smart you are dealing with it. Like, my best way to do it is just maybe get around 30 possible opportunities to do it. And then soft reset if none of them is shiny. Oh, nice uses is going to spawn here. That's what I'm thinking of doing. That's the most logical and most headache worry the shiny hunt. Game Freak. Okay, the stars and shinies, legends are shiny locks. No one wants soft reset. I think that's what they were thinking too. They didn't really think through maybe the fossils, because the fossils can't be breed. You can't breed them. They're breed lock. They didn't think through that. Like, it makes sense that they're not breedable, but at the same time, they didn't think, oh, maybe people want a shiny hunter. So, there goes the whole idea of soft reset. I don't know what they were completely thinking. I think they just kind of completely spaced off the fact like the only way to shiny hunt it is by soft resetting. Which is fine. I'm gonna have to deal with trying to shiny hunt that. Well, at least my goal is to get above about 30-ish per soft reset. Like a whole box. And then soft reset. And honestly, I think that's a nice juicy amount. Because that, I think, in majority of cases, it would probably be the best way to shiny hunt the fossils is with, like, a huge gulp of them at once. Not just a few, then soft reset. And you can instantly tell if it's shiny instantly. I think it also sparkles when it's shiny, like when eggs hatch. Which is a nice little change that kind of helps out to figure out, oh hey, you found a shiny. Congrats. Or you got a shiny. Congrats. Okay. Over here. Don't really know if the thunderstorms really changing spawns as much. I mean, we're still getting a decent amount of Zigzagoons, but we're also getting tons of Stuffles as well. I don't know. It's mixed right now. And also Bronzor from here and there, and Frillish, which, whatever. So, unlike Grain, rather, this is far better. And Leon gave me some trouble that I was ready. I was ready. I was not complaining though. Been a while since I could Pokemon had me struggle a bit. No, because of like, oh, you assume that he's lower leveled, but no, he's actually over leveled. And he actually has really good mons to counter most Pokemon. With, like, good moves to counter them. Majority of Pokemon. I say moves or Pokemon. Whatever may be the case. Yeah, he did. Which was kind of weird how everything else didn't really bother me too much. But then the champion was like, hey! Like Kool-Aid Man coming out of the wall saying, oh yeah! That'd be Leon with his over-leveled mons with very good movesets. And it's like, okay, hello. It was pretty much for me finding out which Pokemon could tank and deal with each Pokemon. The only one that I had troubles with was Charizard. Mostly because of its Gigantamax Air Slash. And just both of those moves, well, both of those things, I should say, not moves, because Gigantamax is not a move. I was, well, another thing to note, I was trying to use, Dreadnought, but I think his moveset was Air Slash, Sunny Day, Solar Beam. I'm not too sure what his last move was, but I think that was his moveset. And because of him being Gigantamaxed, it was pretty much an instant grass move, assuming that was the case. So that was the only reason why Dreadnought was not the best option there. Oh, which kind of sucked. I kind of wanted to use Dreadnought against him, and I probably would have been a decent chunk against him, but no. One-shotting because of a grass move, and over-leveled. Even though it wasn't stab. Toxicity is becoming one of my favorite mons quickly, or is becoming one of your favorite mons very quickly. I'm not too much of a fan of him. I thought his pre-evo was interesting, but compared to most, I know a lot of people like him. For me, not so much, if I'm gonna be honest. For me, it's been mostly the fossils. I do like SQ and Stone Joner a lot. I like Siderace more than the other two starters. Trying to think. Obstagoon, its evolutions, obviously, because of Generation 3. I actually really do like Obstagoon a lot. I just didn't really use them as much as I wanted to. Corviknight, I feel like for me, was like one of the top 5 for Galar. Just in general for Pokemon. I really loved him. He carried me a lot through the game. Like, he pretty much hard countered a majority of the gyms. I don't know about you guys, but Corviknight was... I really liked him.
There you go, baby.
Its drawback is it's definitely can't hold much of the moves that can one-hit KO, like Earthquake. Yeah. Give him the Air Balloon. Should help him a lot with his quad weakness. That's what I'm thinking. Like, if you want to avoid that, I guess giving him the Air Balloon would work. But the only problem is assuming I don't know how Toxicity is built. So I can't really say if that's like the best item to give him. I'm only guessing at this point because I don't really know how people build him or what he's mainly used for. The only thing I know is that people like him, and I know some people have used him in competitive, but I don't really know much about him to begin with, so I can't really say that's the best item to give him. But something to think about. Maybe there is some kind of setup where you use the Air Balloon with Toxicity to mostly avoid ground moves, assuming that people would think that he would have it or not. I don't know. I don't know what most people are running him with anyway right now, so. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Will Flame Charge one hit KO in the rain? Yes, it will. Nice. Okay, I still feel like I'm not going to be able to one-hit KO, but who knows. I guess it may depend upon the Zigzagoon. If it's a Goku Zigzagoon, not too sure. Anyway, did I talk about... I mean, I did talk about what I can do now with the upgrade. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Not really. I mean, I don't know if I remember talking about Terraria. Because I was thinking about doing Terraria 1.4 when it comes out. What else? Emulators. Pretty much just PC games in general. idea what's happening in there. Well, then again, I can probably figure it out since it's doggos fighting over the bones. Come in, Zigzagoon. One day, I'll hear that sparkle sound. Come on, can you show up, man? Oh, boy. This Zigzagoon does not want to show up. Like, if I get to 3K and I still don't have it, I'm literally gonna be like, what? Why? Like, I am gonna switch to Masuda methoding again, assuming I get to... I'm gonna put it as safe 2,500. If I don't get a shiny Zigzagoon by 2,500 by this method, I'm gonna switch to Masuda method again, and actually take my time with Masuda methoding. Just the only problem is, well, the actual amount of Zigzagoons I'm gonna get. I want to save space, and I think the majority of the Wonder Traded Pokemon that I have plans for Wonder Trading, I might just release. And I'm not gonna joke about that. That is just... It is ridiculous how many mons I really don't need or use or plan on not using. I guess the only mod that I really want right now is a Flame Body mod, but that's not really an issue either to get. I could probably find that easily. I have some ideas. I did not really mean to do that. But whatever. Okay. Oh, here's another Zigzagoon. I mean, I don't need to do that. I'm not gonna do anything on my phone. Multitask. The only problem is, like, there's nothing really too interesting in me to just auto. Like, if I do something auto-wise, it's probably gonna be Epic 7, assuming that I re-download it. Anyway. Come on, Zigzagoon. I believe in you, Zigzagoon. You can show up from the heavens, you pink mon. I know that doesn't make any sense, but we'll roll with it. Zigzagoon, why are you being such a douche? And nope. How long is it gonna take before you get to the center of a shiny? Never. At this rate. Come on. I know you're gonna show up today. Or you're gonna show up tomorrow. You're going to show up before next year. Come on. Ooh, assuming I even stay up enough. Come here. I believe in you, Zigzagoon. I believe in my luck. I think we're gonna get it under 3,000. I know you will show up. I believe in you, Zigzagoon. I believe that you have amazing potential to show up. You pink little devil. I did not mean to run into you for this. You would suck using the race to shiny hunt you, mate. Assuming I did this method. Like, this method's cool. I would wish that we could just finally get around it. I know this is not the highest quote-unquote encounters that someone's probably found a shiny at this point. I know some people might do encounters differently. So I guess it just depends upon the person. Like, just do encounters for that exact Pokemon compared to doing each and every Pokemon you encounter is going to be drastically different. Especially when it comes to... what was his name again? I think he might still be shiny hunting Cameron. Why can't I remember his name? Supreme Arcanine? Is that it? I'm positive that's his name. Yeah, because if I'm correct, he is currently shiny hunting for Cameron, and last time I checked, he's over 12k. So yeah, but he's also doing encounters for all Pokemon encounters, which it makes sense the way he's shiny hunting Cameron, because he's doing ambush encounters, so he's counting each ambush encounter as an encounter, going for Cameron. Which there's only one place they can, like, several places, maybe a little bit more than I'm thinking, they can encounter in the overworld, but not in grass. It's mostly as a strong Pokemon, pretty much. Mostly at Axew's Eye, I guess is a better place to find it mostly. Like, if you want to find Cameron, just when you get around before the 7th gym, you should be able to get the bicycle upgrade to encounter Cameron. I mean, then again, around that same exact area is when you encounter Cameron as well, so nothing too drastic of an area to get. Like, you could just ambush encounter, and if you're having troubles, just go there in the wild area, and you should encounter it there too. Trying not to do ambush encounters. I'm trying to avoid ambush encounters as much as I can. But Zigzagoons are being douchehards. Okay, thank you, Noibat, for being a doucher. Congratulations. There we go. And you're not as shiny. That's fine. Another one, And the game is just... I mean, then again, even with the Shiny Charm, we're still under odds, considering the Shiny Charm, the rods. But, from once we started with it. So I think at 3K is pretty much like a good spot to say, okay, we are definitely over odds. Because I would put it with this method, with the Shiny Charm, at a 1 out of 900 odds. Is I think a really decent, not probably the most accurate I could get, thinking in my head, for this method. Okay, nope. Okay, 2 more. This next one. It's gonna be a shiny. Come on. If it ain't this one, it's gonna be the next one. Or maybe both. Who knows? Survey says it's a big fat nope. Okay, I believe in you, Zigzagoon. Let's see, is it gonna be the magic 2150? Even though that's not really a magic number. Goku? Let's see. Goku! Shiny? No. I tried. That would have been a little too perfect. Goku 2150. Really nice, clean number. Would have been too perfect. I'll just encounter. Okay, nope. There's something I will do real quickly that I just realized right now. I think that has to do with the radio. I don't know if you guys are hearing anything in the background, but if you are, I can hear it. I can hear it with my headphones, so. Okay. Just want to do that just to make sure. Okay. Hey, welcome to the stream, Autumn. Let's get our boy! Yes! Who? Zigzagoon is being a doucher. Boy, we'll get a boy! We will get it! It doesn't matter if it's today or not. We will get him. Pseudo methoding, battling methoding, does not matter. At the current rate we're going, I think by tomorrow, I don't think we're going to end up getting around to it today, but possibly tomorrow we'll hopefully get around to getting to the Masuda method. Because my main goal is, if we don't get it by 2,500, then I'll Masuda method to 3000. Also, Dracovish or Dracovolt? Right now I'm using Dracovolt because I kind of want to use the same method as Dracovish, but Dracovish is better, but Dracovolt is similar. It's just that he doesn't have a move that boosts his attack even more. Don't know, yes, I would have to check it out. But it's pretty much he gets a similar move, but electric type, so electric stab against whatever you're facing against. I feel like maybe a good other option. Maybe use against Dracovish. That'd be alrighty. Both using the same setup, but just two different Pokemon. Who would win? Well, Dracovish. Assuming, Draco was old. Or Dwarf's faster, honestly. Well, then again, I don't know. That depends upon Draco Volt's, if he can tank it or not. I mean, he is Dragon, so he resists. Because Electric is neutral. So, who knows? He might still get one shot. Assuming he outspeeds. If he doesn't outspeed, then I don't think he would one-shot. Obviously, he wouldn't one-shot. Because, well, then again, I think it might be close, but not enough. But who will, like, so if I, honestly, I really don't care which of the bosses I hunt. I mean, I have already decided who I'm gonna hunt anyway. But if I had to choose, I mean, I still wouldn't do any of those two, even if they're more competitively viable, I guess you could say. Okay, Zigzagoon, nope. At the same seed set? I guess it all comes down to, like, IVs, AVs, Nature. Who knows? I think it goes down to those three. But if both do the same everything, then I guess it would kind of pretty much end up being a coin flip. Unless you do something like Trick Room, like a Trick Room setup. Like, don't worry about Choice Scarf. Do a Trick Room setup and probably have a very slow Dracovish or Dracozolt, so that they're always slower than the opposing Pokemon, and then, of course, do double damage. But they're faster because of Trick Room. I don't know. I don't know if that would exactly work. I don't know if the move would work with Trick Room. I mean, in a way, you would think it would, because it has to be, he would move first. Even though he's not technically faster speed stat wise. I'm guessing it would still be the same. I know Dracovish gets Strong Jaw. But I'm not too sure about Dracozolt. I don't know if Strongjaw is its hidden ability. If it is, then okay, it makes sense. But don't think Dracozolt would be the same deal. I don't think it would. Unless there would be a move to power up electric type moves, or to power up that move in particular. Assuming that it's a jaw move. I guess the only problem, could be ground, but I don't know. I think there's a lot more issues when it comes to Dracozolt than Dracovish, because there'd be some abilities that could counter or just completely negate its move, its signature move, so is Sand Rush. So pretty much an ability if they're in the sandstorm, increases their speed. could see that being possibly useful. I don't know, I'm just guessing into my foot here. If I remember correctly, if Sand Rush is that, I mean, it just by the name itself. So... Dracovolt, my bro? Not yet. Not yet, my friend. Not yet. And then again, if that was the truth, I was saying rush boost speed. That's it. I'll look into it more, but I can see that working with its signature move. I mean, that is such a weird, unique gimmick. The ice variants have Life Squash. Huh. Okay, that's really interesting. But yeah, like, thinking about it now, like, that's really not a bad ability, but I could see like, it may be better to use in some situations, Strong Jaw for at least Dracovish, but I guess it just depends on the situation at hand, which one you're using, and what the opposing team's doing. Because in some situations, Choice Scarf might not be the best option, mostly due to the fact of you only have to use a move, you're set in stone. I think unless you're Gigantamax, I'm not too sure, but the fact that you're set in stone in one move could really fudge you over. Unless I think you switch, it might also take you out of it. It's just one of those things to think about. Anyway, so I might as well say it multiple times during the stream. I did not mean to run into that. Hey, Barnacle. So, if you guys don't know, if you haven't been on Discord, and I know you have, Autumn, the recent upgrade for the PC, and I've been talking about it during this change stream multiple times now, but expect more PC related stuff, so that does not always come down to PC games, but also emulators, aka possibly coming back to Fire Emblem Heroes using the emulator. Because honestly, like I said before in today's stream, I actually liked using the emulator for Fire Emblem Heroes. I thought it was a lot more enjoyable than just using my phone. I enjoyed doing Fire Emblem Heroes on stream, at least with using an emulator. I did. So that's what I'm thinking. I would have to get the emulator set up again, and I want to test that out at the end of the stream. So maybe if you want to hop on into the chat, maybe later in today's stream, assuming that you're gonna be up or doing anything at that point, I'll set it up and see. But that's gonna be later. It might be sooner though, because it is later than usual. I wanted to stream. I mean, then again, I couldn't really do anything because I work today, so I can't really say that. But I am going to stream a lot less anyway, just because of that fact, and I know not everyone's gonna want to stay up, especially on a Tuesday night. And I want to also get some rest too, so it works out for everyone. But yeah, I guess I'm kind of inviting you to the chat room later tonight. It's been a while since we've had Autumn on a stream, or anyone else. Like, I would love to do it when I'm streaming, like this, for instance. But I can't really get, of course, get their voices in, because of the fact I would have to allow desktop audio to go through. So I'd actually have to cancel out the audio for the game itself. And I know a lot of people seem to not like that as much when I tried to do that yesterday. I don't know if it was me or not, but it seemed like a lot less people enjoyed it. So, not too sure why. Like, I feel like for most people, you would think, would get tired of hearing the same music over and over again. Anyway, I feel like that's more of a taste thing. And maybe something they're more used to. Who knows? Okay, did not mean to run into that ambush. Which we could do it now, I guess. If you're even up for it, Autumn. Doesn't bother me saying it up. Not the face stuff. I'm talking about just chat. Come on. Nope. This is Zigzagoon, man. I heard that. And yes, does this go over here? No? It looked like he actually spawned. Oh god, these spawns. Okay, let's go over here. Come on, Zigzagoon! No. You know how bad it's. I'm just gonna add a chat room for, at least for Pokemon. There we go. Okay, 73, nope. Oh boy, looks good. Ah. Tired as tired can be. Hey, welcome to the stream, McGee's. Sorry if I am mispronouncing your name. Good luck on this, Ziggy. Thank you, my dude. It's taken a long time, man. He does not want to show up for us, which is fine. He can take his time. One day we'll get him. Hopefully before 3,000, or before, at least before the end of this next year. At least before next year. Well, not next year, because if it was the end of next year, okay, that would be too long. Anyway, also welcome to the stream, Nick and Nick Death to the comics. I'm so sorry for mispronouncing your name. It's so squished together on the stream chat. It's just like, ugh. I was gonna call you Nick. Welcome to the stream, man. But yeah, we'll switch to Methionine again. I mean, even though I did switch to it a little bit, it was only like for less than 100 eggs. So we'll switch back to 2,500, and I think for at least the 500, we'll try. We'll see. Here's another one. Okay, another one, survey says, is a no. You know, at this point, I feel like I should just have, like, multiple thousands of surveys, and then each encounter just have a nope by it every time. Anyway, there's another one over there. Okay, come here. Yes, got my Savali. Oh, congrats. Did you just get it? Like, if you did, that's really good. Congratulations. Unless you're talking about, like, level 1. Oh, cool. I know you could have also said it in the last generation, but for me, I don't like. I think both games are either similar, or at least one of them might be longer, but they take a while to soft reset. So I didn't really feel like I wanted to, especially since they also gave out, like, I think depending upon how many games you had, an event for, like, Shiny Savali. I know through GameStop you could have picked one up, maybe multiple, depending upon how many games you have. And I have multiple, and I think in Ultra Moon, so I never really bothered. And I don't think I will ever try Shiny hunting Titanol, unless it was fast. If Titanol was very quick Shiny hunting encounters, then I would consider it. But I don't like the long necessarily wait till I get to the encounter. But then again, that's gonna be similar to the fossils, so whatever. At that point, whatever I say does not even matter. Last time I checked, Type-Null wasn't shiny locked. I know in Sun, Ultra Moon, and Sun and Moon, he wasn't shiny locked. So I'm guessing he's not shiny locked either in this game, unless they did for some weird reason. Let's see. Because I know he's not in the previous. Okay, so I get... Really? They shiny locked him in Sword? Why? Why did they do in Sword and Shield, but not Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sun and Moon? Okay, Game Freak, what is even the point then? Like, okay, let's just next generation shiny lock him. Like, huh? Like, well, why? What's even the point? If you allowed him to shiny hunt previous generation when there were shiny locked legendaries, why all of a sudden a change of heart? Like, is he too legendary? Is that it? Anyway, I learned something new today. For some reason in Generation 8, they shiny locked type no. For whatever reason. Maybe they really did not want people to shiny hunt by soft resetting. And they probably just didn't care about having soft resetting to begin with. They didn't want to program it in, so let's just have all the soft reset Pokemon be not shiny hunted. Except for the fossils. They forgot those guys existed. Which, it's kind of ironic, though, because they're fossils. Anyway. Anyway, I don't know. That's just so weird. Now that I think about it, because you would think they would be shiny huntable, but okay. Which is no biggie. Like I said, I have like I think two Savalis as shinies from the event, so it doesn't bother me. And also, I gotta stop using Iron Head until I'm a little bit level higher. Another Zigzagoon. Server says nope. Then again, I think probably the better typing is Steel for stab. So at least with both Iron Head and special attack, or multi-attack, I probably get it. How's your shiny hunting? How's your shiny hunt? As you can tell, we have yet to encounter a shiny. It's mostly... I've started shiny hunting Zigzagoon here since pretty much, you could say, beginning of the first day of the game launch. Pretty much on Friday was it the 15th, the 18th? Then again, I was shiny hunting starting then, but it wasn't mainly Zigzagoon. It was like a few days afterwards that I mainly focused on Zigzagoon on Route 3. Then I slowly switched to Route, pretty much this area, because of experience and Pokedex completion and just whoever wanted to use level up, like what I'm doing now. But if you're talking about like shiny hunting career, since 2007, 2008? Anyway, thank you for the follow, McGoys. Oh, also, it's McGoys. Sorry, I thought it was McGays for some weird reason. I am so sorry. I did not... Like, it legit looks like an A on my screen. But then it gets so squished together. It's whatever. I'm you know what? I'm just... For those types of names, I'm just gonna have to wait until someone follows. Then, I'll try my best to actually say their name. Well, actually, you know, look in church. But, going back to the story. Pretty much since Generation 4. Kind of early Generation 4. But, my first shiny was not from Generation 4. It was actually from Generation 3. In Emerald. My first shiny was a Poochyena. I think it was around 2007, 2008. I know at least at that time, Diamond and Pearl were out. I had one of the guides. If I remember correctly, I had one of the guides, and that's the main reason why I knew about shinies, was because of the Generation 4 guide for Diamond and Pearl. They actually told you, like, at the very end of the book, what shinies are and the Pokerus. And so that's the main reason why I knew they were shinies. I knew they were rare, I knew they were a thing. And so I actually got one. And, like, for the rest of my day, especially in recess class, I was very excited to go back home to my shiny Poochyena. Which is still lost to that Soul Silver game, wherever it is. But anyway, aside from that... Yeah. So I've been shiny hunting, you quote-unquote, shiny hunting for years, but not as much as an avid hunter until probably after 2013, like 2014-ish is when I started to really shiny hunt. And now I have at least over 90 shinies. I think would be a best way of saying the exact number. Like, I would have to bring all my games together and then count them. Or send them all into one place to count them all. So at least at this point, I have, like, over 90 for sure. So for me, I'm not too mad that we're just kind of getting really unlucky here with the Zigzagoon. I'm fine with it. It would be kind of nice, though, if he decided to show up. Oh, and yeah. I don't have a shiny in this game, so I guess that's one other thing to note. For how long I've been playing this game, to have yet no shiny, it's like, eh. Like, honestly, I should just be Masuda methoding. Hands down. Just because it's so much better. But I still want to at least get a shiny from this method, you know? It's just the game really does not like me. Then again, the odds for this anyway is bad enough, so I can't really blame my luck. But yeah, depending upon how things go, I'll maybe get to Masuda methoding tomorrow. I would at least try to get to 2,500 encounters before I start Masuda methoding. So Goku's Zigzagoon is nothing, right? So I think there was like 3 to 4 Zigzagoons over here. So, come on game! One of them can be a shiny. Should be maybe 1 or 2 more behind me. Oh yeah, Time Null's fated. That's why he's not getting any experience. Okay, yep, there are 2. One. Oh, another one just spawned. Come on, bruh. Show up. Okay, nope. Do you already kill 500 Zigzagoons? Yeah, I mean, take about 500 off, and that's how many I've killed. I mean, I think that's very inaccurate. Like, I know I have killed, I think, over 1,750. Yeah, like, we've killed lots and lots and lots of Ziggies. We killed a crap ton. And yeah, I do know about the 500 to get that 3%, to get that 1 out of 512 with the Shiny Charm. Without the Shiny Charm, it's like 1 out of 600 something, but as a 3% of that happening. So it's still no full odds. Versus with the Shiny Charm, it's 1 out of 1,300, and that possible 3% to get the Friend Safari rates. I did not mean to do that. It's an Inkay. Hey, bro. Nearly completed my Pokédex. Oh. Cool. Okay, malware. Thank you, or computer. Thank you for letting me know that you're looking over my PC. Thank you. Anyway, about 15 left. That's very close. For me, mostly, it was just the sum of the Shield Pokédex and Shield mods, I should say, and trade mods that were my issue when it came to complete the Pokédex. The problem is just no GTS. Like, if there's GTS, I would think majority of the Pokemon I would already be done. But Zamazenta would be the only issue. And that'd pretty much be it. That's just how much GTS makes difference-wise. Anyway, it's gonna need to get the game soon. Take your time, mate. Take your time. Because you don't know what they're gonna do next year. And yeah, I only got Sword, and that's pretty much it. Like, if you guys don't know, I usually tend to get both games. But this time around, I didn't, mostly due to the fact of, well, I probably wouldn't need to buy both games, and that would be my way of saying, hey, bring the full Pokédex, but mostly because of the Pokédex issue. I'm not one of those guys that was really too worried about it, because I knew I was going to beat the game before that would ever be the case, before Pokemon Home became a thing. But honestly, I understand where people are coming from. But then again, they would have to wait until 2020 anyway, so it's like, does it really make that much of a difference? Not at the beginning, but after 2020, yeah. Like, I don't understand where people are coming from. And you don't know, they might actually do it. They might bring the full Pokédex in at 2020. Who knows? But I doubt it. I seriously doubt they'll do that. That's pipe dream. And I think for most people that would be a pipe dream. Yeah, if you like Pokemon games, this game's for you. Like, it's a Pokemon game. The Pokemon aspects you like are there. Kind of the general Pokemon formula. If you like the Pokemon formula, then this game's for you. I think what they did really good was gyms. Like, gyms, they really did an amazing job with. In my opinion, anyway. Elite Four, for me, I feel like was kind of lackluster, at least mostly post-game. I think what they did at the very end was what I wanted, what I actually liked, but I kind of hated what they did with post-game. There could have been a lot more things they could have done, like other characters from the other games possibly showing up, or the possibility of facing a quote-unquote champion, but they didn't do that. They couldn't have Howard or Leon there. Some way, shape, or form, at least 4 battles. The other problem was I kind of liked the old system of, you know, not getting healed each and every battle. I feel like I hate that, honestly. Like, yeah, it's nice and all, but it makes it way too easy. Like, I was prepared to having to heal, revive, etc., but I feel like the Elite Four is too easy. But, like, level-wise, what they did with Leon was kind of like out of nowhere. It was a challenge, but only because it was out of nowhere. And I think a lot of people didn't even try to use the Legendary before Leon. So, yeah, that's gonna be a rude awakening if you haven't experienced that yet. I plan on streaming the Nuzlocke Challenge for Pokemon Sword. Oh. Well, whenever you get around to it, good luck doing that. I was thinking of maybe in the future, even though I said I wasn't gonna get, I don't have Shield, I might just get Shield to do a Nuzlocke. Because I was like, I was thinking about it. I was honestly thinking about it, but I'm still not sure if I really want to do it. In the end of the day, I could just, you know, put all my Pokemon at home and then just restart the game. It's something I could do, but I don't think I would take the time or trouble to do it. Anyway, I mean, since you're watching the stream and all, I guess you really don't care much about the spoilers since you don't even have the game. I'm kind of curious for you two. What is your favorite Pokemon of Generation 8? And you could put Galliforms in there too if you want to. And thank you for the follow, Nick. Thank you, my dude. I mean, there's some spoilers, especially Rapidash here. My Little Pony edition. Like, legit, Rapidash is pretty much My Little Pony. What other games do you play? Assuming it comes down to what I feel like. Like, right now, I've been mostly focusing on Art Online Memory Defrag for mobile. But aside from mobile games, and I do go and jump maybe from other mobile games, there's going to be a lot more in the future with emulators because of the PC upgrade that happened yesterday. Fun fact. I mean, it's been something I've been talking about for the past week. I was going to get it, and I finally got it yesterday. It was supposed to come today, got it yesterday. So I'm able to do PC games now. Emulators. I did it before, but the quality was bad. So now I should have no issues with quality. I should have enough RAM. But aside from that, I play some console games from time to time. This right now, like what I'm doing right now. Eventually, I mean, I will go back to shiny hunting, but I'll probably go to something else. Like I was thinking, whenever Wave 3 DLC comes out for Fire Emblem 3 Houses, I'll probably go through Golden Dio Maddening or something. I'll go through one of the routes on Maddening difficulty with pretty much all the DLC the game will get. Assuming they don't do any more DLC for 3 Houses. There's also Valkyria Chronicles I want to do. There's the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC, Remind, coming out next year. In January, I was thinking of doing. So there's a lot of things that I do want to do when it comes to console streaming-wise. It's just right now is mostly focusing on shiny hunting. And my main goal is to get Zigzagoon, hopefully, or at least a shiny, before the end of the year. So that when next year comes around, I can go to other games and stream other games like Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC. So there's a lot on my plate that I want to do. And that's kind of the foresight and the plan. And since I kind of restarted streaming console, what was it that I first did? Yeah, it was... So what I first did, console-wise, when I came back, because I got myself a new capture card, because I thought... I don't know what was the issue with the old Elgato, but I got myself a new Elgato, and it's the Elgato that the 360H, whatever, pretty much the newest of the new Elgato that is instant gameplay, so there's not much of any lag. Like, if there's any lag, it's like a few milliseconds difference from what I'm seeing from you guys seeing. So I did actually, first of all, I think it was 3 houses, then a little bit of Smash, then Kingdom Hearts 3 Critical Mode. Was there anything else in between? I don't think so. Yeah, because I pretty much finished Kingdom Hearts 3 before this game came out. Then I rated my time until the game actually came out. So, that's pretty much, I think, I've done so far. Like, honestly, I probably would have done a lot more console games earlier on if it wasn't for the fact of my old Elgato not kind of wanting to work properly, and I think there was not much of an interest, I guess would be the better way of saying it. And honestly, I would have streamed shiny hunting, like, as soon as 2017, if it wasn't for the fact of not having a 3DS capture card, being it too expensive, and I honestly still don't have a 3DS capture card. I mean, honestly, I think the first shiny hunting would have been Latios or Latias from the Eon ticket event. But, you know, I think I stopped that, like, I don't know. Who knows at that point. Anyway. Enough talking about my past. Let's actually get this shiny Zigzagoon. I say that, but we'll never get it. Oh. You know, I say never get it, but we'll get it. Follow her on Twitter. Yeah! Thank you, my dude. I really do not use Twitter. I should. It's just one of those things that's like, I don't use Twitter because there's not much of anyone that follows me on Twitter. It's mostly Discord. It's mostly Discord. I know, like, for streamers, YouTubers, whatever, they use social media a lot, but honestly, I really do not use Twitter. Like, I feel like I'm one of those guys that just doesn't use social media websites at all. Anyway. Do you have a foreign ditto for Basida? Yep. I have a Spanish ditto. I got a Espanol ditto. And yeah. I don't mind. There's some other people that need it more than me. And I feel like GTS would have helped with that, but someone was nice enough to give me a Spanish ditto. Don't remember when. It was before I started on the Pokédex. I don't remember who it was exactly again. But yeah, someone was nice enough to give me one. I feel like the Japan version of ditto is so common. It's like, I'll keep with the Spanish ditto, because it's unique. It's more unique than most. Then again, I honestly, at that point, I was not even lucky enough to get a different language ditto. It just hurts there's no GTS. It just all comes down to GTS problems. And I know a lot of people want a different language ditto for Basuda. I'm still guessing there's still people trying to find one. 2220. Not shiny. That's fun. That's fair. Okay, we're all mad at. I'll give you the Poke Peeps roll. There you go. Also, let me know if you play Fire Emblem Heroes, Art Online Memory Defrag, or any other mobile games, and if there's any that fit a world, I'll give it to you. Just let me know. And the main reason why is so I can let pretty much you guys know that, hey, I'm streaming this. Okay, come here, Zigzagoon. Okay, we'll just get the random encounter. Just shovels. Hey, bro. Okay, survey says it's not shiny. Fair enough, Zigzagoon. Fair enough. How much power points do we have? Okay. So we're gonna have to go to the Pokemon Center soon. Okay, let's see. This grass? Nope. Oh, that's a perfect number, 2222. Alas, not a shiny. You know, one of these days I feel like I'm gonna end up getting a shiny on a perfect number. Like 2222 or 1111 or 111 or something like that. I mean, then again, I feel like it would be, like I keep saying, too perfect. Too perfect of a coincidence. It's the demon shiny! No, it isn't. It's just a weird perfect coincidence. Okay. Zigzagoon's been a little douche here, but hey, at least he spawned. There's another one. Nope, that's just Stuffle. Never mind. Stuffle galore. Honestly, this is a perfect time to shiny hunt Stuffle. I mean, I already have a shiny rare, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I heard one. Come here. And instead we get the random encounter, but okay, not cool. Okay, it's not. A really nice, perfect number. Again. Oh, I might as well say what my next hunt is. I think I kind of elaborated on it. I don't know if I really per se said anything when I was going to shiny hunt next. But I was thinking of shiny hunting a fossil next, assuming we get around to getting Zigzagoon here. Which means we are going to be soft resetting, but at least we'll be able to get a lot of encounters in before we do the next soft reset per how many encounters. I was thinking of doing Octovish. right? No, is it Octovish or is it Octavolt? Yeah, it's Octavolt, not Octovish. I don't know why I said Octovish. No, it's Octavolt. That's an oopsie on my part. But yeah, if you guys are curious on what Octozolt... It's Octozolt, not Octavolt. Okay, I'm making even more oopsies today. Anyway, Octozolt. This is what it looks like. I know it's also getting covered by the numbers, but that is what we're going to shiny hunt next. The golden... Not the golden, pretty much grayish fossil, which all of them have the same color scheme. Except there's similarities. For instance, the bird parts of both of the fossils are very similar to the face, but different for the body. I actually like the shinies. And they'd be kind of cool and unique to do. It's nothing too... I wish they were a bit different from each other, but it also makes sense that they're very similar as well at the same time. But it makes a lot of sense because they're like mismatch. So it's cool. I like the concept of the fossils of this generation. Did we get our boy yet? Nope. And also welcome back to the stream, Autumn. Oh, and I guess you didn't answer me back if you wanted to hop on into the chat. I mean, at this point, it's not the end of the stream, but might as well. Does he, like, talk to you? What are you thinking? I'm gonna leave, but see you soon. Get the Ziggy. I will, and thank you for watching the stream, McGoy. And also, I'll see you in another stream later on. And thank you for stopping. Have a nice day. And go luck on your shiny hunting, McGoy. Well, if you are shiny hunting, which I know you said you were finishing the Pokedex. So maybe get a shiny while finishing the Pokedex. That is a possibility. I know some people have gotten a shiny trying to complete the Pokedex, so good luck. And also, good luck on completing the Pokedex. Anyway, I'll stop now. I'll let you go. And thanks for stopping. Bye. Anyway, okay, I'm there. Okay. I'll join in. But I would have to stop the music, so from now on, there won't be any audio from the game, so hopefully you guys are fine with that. But we'll have Autumn on the stream to talk with us. And we'll have some background music as well, so it's not just gonna be us talking. So just a sec while I prepare this for you guys. Okay, switch down here. I'll get there in a sec, Autumn. Just preparing some things real quickly, especially background music. Okay, it's gonna be a lot quieter, but hopefully you guys will be fine with it. Okay. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing well.
Okay, I'm doing well as well. Obviously. Anyway, let me see real quick. Settings, voice and video, I think is all good and fine.
Hopefully.
Hopefully you're hearing me as well.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good. Okay. I know for me...
I can hear two of you for the stream in one ear.
Yeah, so that's on you though. That's on you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'm gonna lower my volume a little bit because I know, not to them, it's probably not as loud, but for me, you're very loud.
Oh yeah, fine. You're kind of loud for my side, so I might as well just do that also.
Hey, welcome to the stream, Riptide, and 2K encounters, yeah. We are doing the battling method though, so...
Honestly, I got really lucky with my JMO. It was like 80 eggs.
Yeah, like the Masuda method is obviously the better way to shiny hunt this game, hands down. Second voice, really loud? Okay, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah,
I'll change that in a sec.
The funny part is I'm actually technically whispering right now.
Okay, yeah, thank you for letting me know. I thought that might have been the case. I was looking on the settings on Discord. So... let me see... Is it output volume? Can you speak a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot, Lord. So let me know if that's better. Let me look on OBS real quick. Because I know OBS is a good way to see. Yeah, I could definitely tell from OBS-wise, you're a lot, Lord. So let me know if that's better. And just let me know if I need to raise it or not. And I did not mean to knock out that pinnacle.
I'm still trying to get my shiny Rookity.
Rookity? How many... what is your, like...
Messina method.
Messina method. Okay. Are you... what encounters are you in right now, currently, if you're counting them?
That's a good question. I've released so many boxes that I've just given up on counting.
Oh boy.
Do you want to know what I'm upset about?
What?
They removed the feature where you can, like, select all of them and release them all at once.
I thought that's still a thing to do. Because you're able to multi-select.
No, right now, with multi-select, you can only move now.
Really?
Yeah, check it right now.
Okay, I'll check right now. Because that's a surprise. Why did they move that? Okay.
I don't know. It's a good question. So I see you like score, buddy.
Me? Or are you telling someone else? Yeah. I like its fun evolution. I mean, for what you guys voted for, it turned out to be my favorite out of all of these starters. Till to this day, I still like Cinderace more. But as starters go, I feel like they're my least favorite compared to the other generations. Like, they're not as... I don't like them as much as other gens. Like, I would argue Cinderace for me, I like more than Cinderace.
Also, again, I'm gonna be honest with you, my bugs are chaos. My boxes are chaos.
The books you're reading?
No, my boxes.
Oh, boxes. I was hearing books, so I was like, books? Makes you wonder what you're reading at school, mate. But, okay, makes sense. I mean, my boxes are somewhat, but I'm organizing it the best I can. Except Wonder Trade. Wonder Trade's just a mess.
I can barely find a Pokemon I need, so I check in max raid. It took me a good 3 minutes to find my platform yesterday.
Yeah, at that point, it'd just be best to make one box for your main team.
Yeah. That's probably best.
Okay, I might...
What are you gonna nickname the Zigzagoon if you can?
I'm gonna raise their volume just a tiny bit.
Okay, that's fine.
Just a tiny bit. Because I feel like you're still a little too low on my end, but you're fine. Hopefully that's good enough. Anyway, going back to what your asking question was, it's either gonna be for female, Bubblegum, because the Bubblegum Princess from Adventure Time. I think I already said that multiple times before. But I was thinking for the male name, Candy. I know that was said on the stream earlier, and I kind of like that as the male name. I think there might have been others, but either I've forgotten or I just can't remember. But at this point, I'm also not really too sure if I can think of anything else. There might be more that might come to my head if I look into it.
I'm starting to remember the multi-battle I had the other day. Because I went on to multi-battle with randoms. I got the worst teammates. You wanna know why?
Let me guess, they didn't have fully leveled up units or a troll team?
They did. They just did not know how to play. They literally sat there as the enemy team just wiped my team. Like my sword dog was the only thing that could take out 15 mods. before I eventually died.
Oh boy.
If I'm correct, his team was like Toxtricity, Sylveon, and I forget his leading member. His leading... Oh yeah, it was a Lapras.
Lapras.
And guess what he was running on it?
Parasong?
He ran Dragon Dance, Liquidation, Ice Beam. That's the only 3 moves I saw.
What? Dragon Dance on a special talking moves?
Surprisingly, Lapis in this generation has the same attack and special attack stat.
Oh. Okay, so Dragon Dance I can see where...
So I run mixed, and definitely.
I mean, I feel like when it comes to Lapras, isn't Lapras more like a defensive, bulky Pokemon?
Yeah.
So I could see there's some weird, like, setup with Dragon Dance to be, like, able to damage, but be tanky. Like a bruiser, almost. But, yeah, like a bruiser, almost. But I don't know how effective that would be.
Meanwhile, the enemy team had an Aegis Slash.
Oh.
And I remember I killed the right guy before going out. But just, the guy could not handle the Aegis Slash. Because let me put it like this, guess which Pokemon who decided Dynamax?
Charizard?
No, and he had the Toxtricity, Sylveon, and Lapras.
Lapras?
No.
Makes me wonder if he didn't have it as, like, a Gigantamax.
He didn't. If he did, he would've.
Yeah, probably. Assuming.
He Dynamaxed his Sylveon into an Aegis Slash that had Sword Stance up.
Oh boy. That's a recipe for disaster.
He instantly died.
Yeah, that was definitely a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, I lost that battle.
Like, I probably would say his team matchup was so similar to weaknesses. Like, honestly, isn't all of them, like, at least for Sylveon... Oh, I can say that.
Doggy Emblem.
Yeah, Doggy Emblem in the background. It's about that time. It's about that time when the rest of my family gets home, but... No, fine. It's fine.
I remember my dog.
Yeah. They're not as vocal as they've used to be, but whenever someone gets home, you betcha that the Doggy Emblem's gonna strike back.
Yeah. I still miss mine.
Anyway, so going on, I was going back to what I was saying, like, I'm trying to think, like, I feel like wasn't really a good, like, offensive unit. I mean, then again, Aegislash, I feel like could have easily dealt with all of them, so, I don't know.
I was running my, what was it called? My Dracovish which had Earthquake. I just got one shot, because he couldn't take care of anything. Because I remember I remember what the other guy was running now. He was running a Dragon Bolt. And Ice Beam did the equivalent to nothing on it.
Oh, the pseudo. I was like, who? Oh yeah, the pseudo.
Yeah.
Which I think is it special defense bulky? Like, if you hit it with a physical, he just gets destroyed? Is that correct?
Let me check the stats.
I'm not too sure. Because I remember I dealt with it pretty easily with my Obstagoon.
It has same defense and special defense.
Not sure then. Then again, I mean, I faced Leon with an underleveled Obstagoon. I was able to deal with his pseudo. Because he couldn't do anything. Like, he had to use Flamethrower, which did nothing against me.
No comment on Leon.
Yeah, like, Leon was... So, talking about Leon. For mine, he was over-leveled. but like a decent amount of his mons couldn't do anything against some of my mons, and it was just like figuring out which mons were good against his. Like he could, like his, well, whatever that one mon is, dragon, whatever. I can't remember.
Pulse.
Dragon Pulse, yeah, the pseudo of Generation 8. He did nothing against my Obstagoon. He was screwed against my Obstagoon.
It's just the problem is with him is people are running special versions right now, which is what he had instead of physical, which he's better.
You would say physical's better?
Yeah, he has a better physical stat. There's only one issue with it. He only learns one physical ghost move.
Okay.
That being Phantom Force.
Makes sense. Makes sense. That actually makes sense.
Yeah, so being, a Phantom Force, I run special.
So makes me wonder, like, what is his signature move? Like a physical or special?
Dragon Pulse, and Dragon Darts, it's a physical.
It's a physical. I thought it was like the move feels like it'd be like a physical special move, but it makes sense to be physical because like the thing that's attacking him is the little ones in a way, the opponent. So it makes sense.
It's really good. It's a really good VGC.
It's just I'm surprised that no one, if everyone's going special, I'm surprised no one's really thinking about that move. Because that's like double kick, right?
Yeah. And in a double battle, it hits the opponents, both of them, for once, but if it's one person, it hits them twice.
Okay, I understand it now.
And if an occurrence like fly or dive happens, the Dragon Darts, both of them hit the one that's left 2 times.
Okay. So avoids fly. I mean, not avoids fly. It doesn't matter if you're using fly or...
Kinda counts.
Gotcha.
But yeah, his attack set's like 120, special attacks 100. So it isn't that bad.
Gotcha. So he's more of a defensive pseudo.
Yeah.
Okay. I know.
Not really defensive. He's supposed to be attacking, but he's got good defenses.
I don't know. For me, I like when it comes to the pseudo. I'm not too much of a fan of him. If I'm gonna be honest, like I like the design and concept of him, but I really don't like it. It's weird. It's like this weird. Like I like what they did with it, but I also don't like it.
Oh yeah. Have you seen their Manitan?
Oh, the Galarian Dominican. Oh yeah, talking about Zen mode. I thought like there was a different Galarian Pokemon that turned into a snowman, but no, it's just Zen form. I know I've heard it was really good competitive wise, but or can be good competitive wise, but I just never seen.
Nobody uses Zen mode.
No one uses Zen mode
because of its normal ability. You wanna know why?
I'm not too sure. 200, yeah, oof. We'll get him one day. And also come to the stream to Sly Mafia Jekyll.
You wanna know why everybody uses guerrilla tactics?
I didn't even know what his ability was. I didn't really give too much thought into him.
Well, that's its name, and it's basically choice band in an ability.
A choice band in its ability?
Yeah.
That's...
I'll literally read it out to you right now. Boosts the Pokemon's attack stat, but only allows the first move selected to be used.
Gotcha. Also, welcome to the stream, Genus, and can't you hear Friend to over the music? Okay. I know I just raised his volume up even more, but I guess I will a little bit. Because it was way too high, so 115% output? Just let me know if it's too loud or too soft. It's not bad to be honest. That's what Gina said. Doesn't require setup at all.
Chromarod is great. I love Chromarod. Not even gonna lie.
It's a hard balance, I feel you. Yeah, it's sometimes hard to balance sometimes. It comes down to viewers, what they hear. Like, they might have the volume all the way low. So sometimes, if they just made their volume, they would be able to hear the other person. And also it does come down to, like, the music that's currently playing, Dark Emblem, if they're just being a little quieter than usual, the other person, so it ranges and it's different at certain times. It's not always the same. Anyway, yeah. It was still shiny hunting Zigzagoon. It's been over 3 weeks at this point. 250 more encounters and we'll go to Masuda Methadine.
So, do you have a foreign ditto or something like that?
Yeah, I do. Spanish ditto.
Okay.
Like, that's why I have several Zigzagoons, because I tried it earlier, but it wasn't. We didn't do much of it. We went back to this.
Can we talk about all of the forums about Creme there?
All the forums about what cream? What?
Cream.
The cream. The cream. I think I know what you're talking about. The evolution of milk curry.
Yeah.
Not so much. No.
There are a lot.
I wouldn't be too surprised. I mean, I'm not much of a favorite for it. Hey, it's a Goku Zigzagoon. Not shiny. I just Masuda my shiny El Creamy today. That's like 70 different forms. Oh boy. Yeah, good luck trying to get all the forms of El Creamy.
I like the rainbow form.
Yeah, that's the only form Pokemon that you probably won't get all completely. I mean, I think might be the same deal for the Generation 6 Butterfly Pokemon, Vivillon. Because I think it also might have...
It's like only 12.
Yeah, I don't know. Is each form different with the shiny? Or is it not?
I don't think so.
Oh, only like 6 of the shiny because there's only one color combo for it? Gotcha. Makes sense though. I mean, then again, if you try to go for all the forms for Creamy, good luck. This depends on what candle, what candy you use to hold it, to wall it. Yeah, okay, makes sense. If I decided to go for that, I'll have to look into it. Which one I would want?
Do you know Cinderace's hidden ability?
Is Vivillon is region-based, right?
Yeah, it's region-based.
Yeah. I think it might be. I thought it was, like, area-based, but I think you're correct on that. I don't remember Vivillon all that much, I just know that I had different forms. But I don't think it was as crazy as how Creamy is.
Once again, think about how many hell items you have to...
Yeah, how many each and every day, how many times you have to get the same item from the same person.
And how many times... You have to exactly get a number for the spin, or else I'll go into another one.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that as well, like, it has to be specific. I accidentally did that by accident. Like, I did not know Milk Curry evolved that way. Because I don't know if you guys even watched the beginning of that live stream. Because it was one of the live streams you were shiny hunting Zigzagoon. And I accidentally got at the beginning of the stream because I did not know that was the way to evolve it.
I was busy.
Yeah, you could probably find it. Like, it's really early on. Like, it was exactly when I started the live stream. I was just spinning around and I was going to make that my intro. And it just evolved. I was like, okay, that was really not intentional, but okay. Because I didn't know that was the way to evolve it.
Yeah. Also, what are your opinions on Ice Cube's Ice Face?
SQ's face?
Yeah.
Okay, derpy? Nothing too crazy. He's a little derpy. No,
Well, I mean, do you know how it works?
Yeah, it's pretty much, it's kind of like Mimikyu's, but it's only for physical, and you get it back if you use Tail after you lose it. It can't be during it. So if it's sailing already, it won't work. You won't get it back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do know about it. It's interesting, but I feel like it's very limited. But you can, if you're lucky enough and smart enough, you'll be able to do it multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
There's some weird methods for evolving this generation. True, kinda. I mean, the one that I probably would never figure it out unless I looked it up was Farfetch'd. Like, unless I was using Galarian Farfetch'd, I would never have figured that out.
3 crits.
Yeah, in a single battle. It's like... What? Like, that would have been kind of impossible unless level 60 Magikarp was a thing.
It's okay, I'd like to present something else.
Oh, Galarian...
Yes.
Yeah, that too. That one, I probably would have, like, I would have figured that out. Maybe a lot longer than Farfetch'd, but it's a lot easier to do than Farfetch'd.
So I just wonder how somebody found it
out. Code in the game probably is probably the best, thinking, like, that's probably the best way someone found out, like, instantly. Look through the code. Like most people.
Yeah,
Okay.
most people most likely.
Without Ice Face, its speed raises by a lot. So it needs Ice Face to raise its speed, or without Ice Face?
Most likely without. I mean, that bottom Ice must be slowing it down.
Also, I need to get out of this grass. Too many Stuffles! Legit. This is like the best time to shiny hunt Stuffle, even though I don't need to. I don't want to.
Also, Gigantamax Snorlax is fun.
Oh yeah, I mean, I assumed that was going to be the case because of its G move.
Yeah.
That
Also, you know how broken Corsola is?
Corsola. Yeah, it's like every time a Pokemon hits
No,
it.
Corsola.
Corsola.
Not the evolved.
Oh, Corsola. Okay, not the evolved form. Okay, I was like, well, they're so similar by name. It's cool. It's interesting. I like what they did with it. But anyway, continue on.
Well, have you seen what happens when you give him an Eviolite?
No.
It gets 400 in defense and special defense.
Like the first evolution, first stage.
Yeah,
Pokemon?
because
Yeah.
remember how Eviolite works.
Yeah.
And then it gets things like Strength Set, Whirlpool, Lowest. You can imagine with Curse Body also.
Wait, I talk about the evolution here because I'm still
No.
thinking it's the. Really, the pre-evolution is like that? I thought the evolution probably that, but.
It's also really good, maybe because of Strength Set, but just the Eviolite combo.
That makes sense.
Yeah, is GMD still in the chat or whoever it was?
You talking about Genus?
Oh, Genus, yeah, you can ask him if he's still.
Because I thought you were talking about the evolution, because it would make more sense if it was the evolution, but if it's not, that's weird? Crazy? I mean, if they're based it off, like, normal Corsola, then makes sense? Kinda? But mostly because of its move pool. I feel like that's the main reason why it's so crazy.
The new course looks really good. I'm just not even gonna lie.
The form change helped it out a lot. I would honestly say the majority of the form changes helped out a lot of the the old mons. Maybe not all of them, but a decent amount.
No.
Also, yeah, I did hear things about Snom and its evolution. I'm not. I mean, I like what they did with the evolution, but I'm not. I'm also not too crazy for it either.
You should see it's shiny.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's shiny. It's like, if I even remember what it looked like, or I guess it's like very, very similar, just very, very, very.
It's basically the same thing. It's a very, very slow change.
Yeah, like that's just one of those shinies that's like, ooh, you better be careful hunting it. I mean, then again, you just have to pay attention. And you should be able to find it. Anyway, I'm curious. Are you still here, GNS? Because what time is it? I'm gonna at least go for a bit more here, but we're gonna switch to I'm not gonna switch by playing Fire Emblem Heroes. I'm just gonna get it set up, just to see how well Fire Emblem Heroes using emulator works. Because I know I tested out with PC games like Terraria. It worked flawlessly. So I'm guessing it's gonna be the same deal for the emulator. So. Because that's honestly what I want to do, is play Fire Emblem Heroes on the emulator. On stream.
Also, GNS, can you tell them how good Corso is?
Just Corsola, not Cursula. Corsola.
Yeah, just Corso.
Very tired and hungry, though. I guess right now he's not too bothered. I mean, assuming that you're not working, like, if you need to eat, man, eat. But if you're working right now, understandable. But also at the same time, how you're watching the stream. Also, I'm still able to one-shot with fire-type moves, which I find weird. Even though it's raining. Corsola is great. You would think Cursula, the evolution, would be better, but...
It's not.
That's weird.
Corso is already OU.
That's so weird. It's like, ironically... that's so weird. Maybe is it mostly just because of its stats? I think, like, yeah, it's mostly its stats with the Evilite, but it's like, how could they, like, well, what was the main intention of Cursula then? Cursula. There we go. Further relies on strength sap for recovery. True. You can see that being this issue. Okay. Do I need to do the shiny dance, Zigzagoon? I know that's a thing. I kind of want to try it. Let's see. Really? So, because of its evolution, its stat defense goes... What? That's...
So weird.
Yeah, like... You would honestly think if it's evolution, if it's meant to be bulky, it would stay bulky. But then again, making it more offensive maybe would actually make it worse? That's really interesting situation. I didn't really know that was the case. That's really good to know. Okay, shiny dance time. Come on, Zigzagoon. Be a shiny. You're gonna be it. You're gonna be a shiny. Nope. And I think my OBS froze. No, yeah. It's like, yeah, my screen recording froze there for a minute. But no shiny.
Well, I think I'm gonna head out for the night and it's getting up there.
Well, blah. Oh, yawning aside, yeah, I'm not too surprised on that. For me, it's 9:23. Probably for you guys, it might be later.
10.
Yeah, plus it's still the weekend, so school weekdays, not weekend.
Don't remind me.
Hey, I mean, I don't have to worry about it much tomorrow, but...
Yeah, I'll see ya.
So yeah, thanks for stopping by in the chat, Autumn, and have a good night's rest. Words. Anyway, we're gonna, if I can get around to Discord, we're gonna leave the chat room for now. Anyway, I think that's for the rest of the stream, honestly. But let's stop for the music since we're not talking in the chat room anymore. We're gonna go back to the game music for now. So yay for that. Stop that. There we go. Okay, so it should be good now. Anyway, so Cursula. That's so weird to have a very similar name. It's kind of annoying trying to distinguish the two, but gains a lot of special attack and ability. Yeah, because its ability goes to, like, if anything touches it, it gets Perish Song. And having higher special attack, unless I'm incorrect on the ability. But, so it pretty much gains quite a ton about the special attack. Gotcha. Anyway, so Goku Zigzagoon was nothing. Come here, your Zigzagoons. It looks a little choppy. I think it was because I don't know what happened with the game capture, but it's very choppy. Okay, let me real quickly unplug and replug again. Don't know why it's doing this. This is the second time we had to do it today's stream, so hopefully you guys don't mind. Looks a lot better now. Only contact moves, but yeah, okay. Gotcha, so any physical. No, just contact. There might be some physical that it might not be contact, so... Okay. Come on. So, yeah. We're gonna go for about maybe 15 to 18 more minutes. There's Grass Knots, that's special, and contact. Yeah, okay. So it's mostly just contact, not physical special. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, then again, physical would make sense if it being contact, but maybe some specials. Okay. Obviously, I don't know the full list, so yeah, I'm not the best encyclopedia for that. Okay, 2 Zigzagoons over here. It's mostly physical moves, yeah. I mean, kind of be weird if some aren't. I mean, then again, there might be some, but like I said, I don't know the full list. Mon with base defense is 68 speed. I mean, it makes sense, and you could also just switch, but the problem with switching onto that Mon is mostly due to the fact of it, you know, having high special attack. It could probably nuke whoever you switch into, so it's like a teeter-totter effect. Like, you might get O-code, but I don't know, it's one of those weird things that's like, you don't want to switch out of if it tanks you, but it's not that tanky to begin with. It just depends, I guess, on how someone builds the Pokemon, you know? Well, then again, I don't think they got much room for improvement to begin with, so... So pretty much Corsola. I keep doing the curse to it, but no, there's no curse to it. Well, what I could easily still be the better choice for at least being a tanky Mon. But then again, there's options to deal with it, so... It's going to stop us, right? Yeah. Okay, man. Ziggy Zags. I want you pink, white, devil with blue eyes and blue tongue. And we got Frillish instead. I thought that was gonna end up happening. At the rate we're going, like, should be able to get a shiny by the end of this month. Before the end of this month, anyway. But I would love it to be used, if it's good. Also, I will continue on shiny hunting tomorrow, which my plan is to start streaming at 1. So a lot earlier than when I started today, which was at 7. So hopefully tomorrow we end up getting it. Can't guarantee, but I hope. And I think by then we'll probably switch, or eventually switch to Methadine, like I said before. But then again, who knows? Like, the weather could change, and it could be really bad, the shiny hunt Zigzagoon here. So probably have to Well, then again, I'm not already at 2,500, then there's no need to move somewhere else. Unless you can always go to Route 3. Okay, way too many Stuffles. Hey, welcome back, Nick. How you doing? Same. We did have someone on stream, which was Autumn. We talked about silver Pokemon, and yeah, to go to bed because yeah, school. So aside from that, you really did not miss much. A nice spawn here. Well, there seems to be one other Zigzagoon. Don't know if there's more. But yeah, I did also say that tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming again Sword and Shield a lot earlier, about 6 hours earlier. So at 1 p.m. Central Time Zone. That's my goal anyway. I'm not gonna guarantee it, but as always, I'll let you guys know on Discord when I'm gonna stream, or when I'm gonna stream, or around the time I'm gonna stream. Assuming that I do. Unless my plans don't change that much, then I'm going to, you know, honestly, I should just notify you guys that I'm gonna stream Pokemon. Continuing on Johnny Antiques. It's whatever. Assuming that we, you know, don't get Zigzagoon. I mean, if I do get Zigzagoon, I'm still gonna probably start off with Octavolt. Right? Is it Octazolt? There we go. I keep doing Volt. It's Zolt. Anyway. But we may prepare ahead of time. I don't know. Like, a good goal would be to do 30 of them per Safi set. Assuming that it's not already guaranteed to be that exact each and every time. I'm guessing it's gonna be random every time we do it, so who knows. Anyway, is there any others? I think it is Dino and Bird. So far you can only do 17 per. I want to do at least 30 per Safi set. So I want to get a lot more fossils if I can. Which are going to do the Right Digger to that for. Because the Right Digger is only your game's fossils, quote unquote. Like the common versions of your fossils. So that'd be my best bet to get them. So I'm going to be spending a lot of rots. I might as well do that, like, sometime off stream. Just so we can get that done or over with. So we're ready, prepared to do it. Also, Draco's Sword, I thought it was 50 when he gets the signature move. It might be 60. We'll see. Also, I heard a Zigzagoon on the other side there. There's another one over here. I'm not gonna worry about that other one. But then again, there's always that possibility that that one could be a shiny. Who knows? Signature move? No. Huh. Might actually be higher level still. Oh, it's not despawned. Come here. Server says nope. Come here. So 3 more! Awesome. Now all that's left is actually getting the shiny. At this point, I feel like my A button's just gonna get destroyed on this controller. Gonna break before we get the shiny. Okay, 96 is not. I think we're just gonna keep going. Like, I know I'm looking at my own time, but I might just go for stream time. Might go for either 2 hours and 45 minutes or 3 hours before we kinda like see how things are streaming PC wise. And at that point it would pretty much be not Pokemon. But that's in a little bit. So come on, Zigzagoon. Show up. Show up before we stop shiny hunting you for today. It'd be kinda cool if last encounters. I don't want to say that now, because then I have to wait until the last encounter to get as a shiny. It'd be kinda cool if at least get at the end here. I should get off this bike. Okay. Almost at 2300 here. How is my shiny hunt going? Aside from what you're viewing right now, pretty much tired. Like, we're okay, I guess. We're not, I mean, compared to other people, we're very unlucky. But then again, I feel like majority of people's shiny luck for like the first mon seems to be unlucky. Like, I know recently, A-Drive has just been getting crazy luck for his shinies, which is like, bruh, get me some of that luck. Anyway, but yeah, I would argue, like, I don't know, I can't guarantee that being the truth, but there's a decent amount of people who've gotten really unlucky. It's good entertainment, yeah. Just the pain of never getting it. Slowly but surely going to a crawl. Hoping to get that whatever to shine. For this one, the Pink Devil. Hoping, praying, hoping the gods might thee to end thee suffering. Anyway, joking aside, it's kind of chill just to talk with you guys and just shiny hunt, you know? And then when we finally find it, that's when things start popping and locking. Because we can actually start getting places. Because I can guarantee you that the majority of the shiny hunts we're doing in this game are going to be mostly pseudomethodine, so take this while you have it. Because you won't get much of this suffering. Assuming that I don't get unlucky with the Masuda, because the only Masuda Pokemon I've gotten was a Squirtle. In Oraz. I have never released Masuda Method much before, so I feel like my luck when it comes to pseudomethadine is gonna be trash. But who knows? Gonna leave for now. Good luck. And thank you, Genus, for stopping by and watching the stream. And also have a nice night as well. And I don't think you have the games. I'm not too sure if you have them or not, but if you are, if you do, and you are shiny hunting, then also good luck shiny hunting. But I don't think you do, if I remember correctly. Anyway, have a nice night. Oh yeah, Cinderace fainted. Okay, no Iron Head for now. Because last time we did, we got smoked. Random encounter, don't be shiny. Thank you. Also, been kind of stupid if we got a dupe shiny, like the way back here. I mean, I gotta admit, I do like it shiny. I do like it's shiny as no Reefern, but at the same time, I would not be happy. But then again, I can't be too mad. At least at that point, I could probably create a shiny living deck, so I wouldn't have to worry about Noibat anymore. So, I guess that could be something to think about. Leave me alone, Stuffle. You know, I keep saying, I keep saying it, and I think we'll end it in 4 minutes. Don't know. I did not mean to run into you, mate. I think ending in 4 minutes is fine enough. But then again, I'm looking at my stream clock, not the actual clock. And can't really stop getting to these random encounters. I'm not meaning to. Thank you. Zigzagoon, number 2308. Is a check mark for new. Da, 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 da. 2 more Zigzagoons. Well. Okay. Another one. Right over there. Right by that stuffle. I don't know, like, I keep saying that each day of the stream we're gonna get it, but I honestly feel like when we start Masuda methoding, I feel like I'll end up getting it through Masuda. Don't know why. I just feel like we're gonna end up doing it. And also, I guess another Zigzagoon spawn right by us, so I'll take that. Because at that point, Masuda methoding is gonna be the Friend Safari. Just I have to get it through eggs. And if you know how the Friend Safari was, like the Friend Safari it's pretty much the same rate. It's just instead you only have 3 optional Pokemon, and yeah, I found a decent amount of shinies through Friend Safari, so I can easily say that if I did Friend Safari at this point, I probably already got at least 1 or 2 shiny Zigzagoons. That's just how good Masuda methoding is. It's so crazy that this method sucks as bad as it does. Like, who thought it was a good idea to only have it at 3%? I get it if you weren't really shiny hunting it, but honestly, I feel like with the shiny charm they could have raised it, you know? At least have some way to raise it, so you just don't accidentally increase it altogether, so it doesn't end up being broken. Or just normal playthrough, you know? Like, you don't get too many shinies. Which I get what they're trying to get at, but they could always, like, keep it at 500, but increase it more, and then keep the lower ones the same, because at least with a normal playthrough, you shouldn't be able to get to around 500 Okos. Like, at that point, I feel like you're just over-leveling your Pokemon. Not really too much worried about just a little training. Like, honestly, like, I don't get it why they made it so low for 500 plus. Because in most cases, people who get around 500 plus will be people who are trying to shiny hunt it. So, just no clue why. It's one of the main reasons why this method is so bad. It really is so bad because it's so low rate to get the higher rate. It's like, why, Game Freak? Maybe they'll update it to make it better. There's always that possibility. If you're out there, Game Freak, help this poor soul out. Add some other option that makes it easier. Like, I don't know, honey? Because I know, wasn't it Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee? If you use honey, it drastically increases the spawns of Zigzagoon, or of the Pokemon you're going for, wasn't it? That you're chaining for, quote unquote. Like, they could do something similar, an item effect, where if you defeat the Pokemon, it increases the spawn rate and increases the probability of that higher chance to get that as a shiny. So it goes from a 3% to whatever percentage of that single Pokemon if you beat it prior. Something like that, you know? That's something they could do. So it's not so broken that you just end up randomly encountering a lot of shinies. I think the main problem with it is just it's too low percentage to get that percentage, you know? It's not the rate itself. Like, I think 1 out of 15 should be the highest possible chance. But it's just this way is too long. I feel like it's too RNG. I guess is the better way of saying it. Like, you have to be extremely lucky to get that percentage to begin with before getting the shiny. It's just, oh boy. I don't know. Like, this method is just not friendly. At all. Also, Goku shiny. Not shiny! Goku Zigzagoon. I don't know why I said shiny there. But shiny's in the brain. Oh, also, I guess I didn't even say anything about my dream. But I did have a weird dream last night about having a shiny Flinks. But the Flinks was the coloring of Greninja's shiny, not its original shiny. So it was this weird dream. Like, if I'm at this point, I'm starting to get dreams of getting shinies. It's that bad. Then again, I don't think it's as bad as what A-Drive has to go through when he was going for Mukadi. I don't think it was as bad for him because he was doing it all at once. Compared to me, where it's been like 3 months? Not 3 months, 3 weeks? Maybe a month? I think the best accurate way is saying it's been a month since I've been shiny hunting Zigzagoon. Though, yeah, I haven't been shiny him every single day. I haven't been streaming every single day. That's a long time to be shiny hunting for one single Pokemon. I did say it was going to be in 4 minutes, and I just realized that it's already been 8. You know what? This is the last Zigzagoon encounter for tonight. If I find any more Zigzagoons, I'll encounter it. But then if there's no more, I'll just go back to the Pokemon Center. Because I literally just spaced off time on what time it was. Because I was so focusing on just talking. Okay, any more Zigzagoons before we stop for today? Yes, you. You're the last one. I should make you the last one. Okay, we'll just run away. Oh boy. Okay, so, I mean, then again, I knew this day wasn't going to be a long stream anyway, but roughly almost 200 or a little bit above 200 encounters. I don't know, because we started like 2,100 and something encounters, so maybe close enough to 200 encounters, roughly. What was that? That was, excuse me, Skies. Okay. Nothing to worry about. Gotcha. So we are gonna at least stop for shiny hunting wise for today. So in a way you can't leave for now. I am gonna be messing around with stream stuff, so if you wanna stay around you can. I'm gonna be messing around with emulator, see how Fire Emblem Heroes emulated works and see how it performs. Getting it set up too, so maybe in the future we'll stream Fire Emblem Heroes again on the channel. But aside from that, if you guys did enjoy today's Sunny Hunting Zigzagoon section live stream, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, /follow. In the description below is Discord, so do please go check it out. But aside from that, you guys know the drill. I'm Zigzagoon11. Good luck on your summons, and I will see you all in tomorrow's live stream, which we're going to continue on with the Shiny Hunting Zigzagoon. And hopefully we get them tomorrow. Who knows? And of course, I am going to be streaming a lot earlier, at 1, so it's going to be a bulky stream. We'll see. I may or may not get them. I have a good feeling we'll get them, especially if I switch to Masuda Methadine. But I can't guarantee we will. Who knows? It's up to fate. But until then, have a nice day, and I'll see you guys later. And now for the guys that are going to stay around, like I said, we're going to work on a little bit of emulator stuff, see how it performs, and go on from there. So to begin with, no more Switch. No more Switch for now. Okay, I need to change a few things here and there. So please be patient while I switch the HDMI cables around. Because I have this all connected funnily wise. But I think that's mostly due to the fact that I'm trying to make this as quickly as I can so I can easily switch between the two, but, you know, whatever. Oh, I accidentally unplugged both. That was not my intention. There we go. I do need both monitors active, so... Come on, there we go. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Okay. We're gonna go to the Fire Emblem Heroes layout. There we go. Oh, I missed this layout. It's been a long time. There's a lot of new units to talk about and play with and whatever. But that's not the main issue or main thing for today. Let's see. I'm gonna get the music up for you guys, so you guys are just not hearing anything at all. So, yeah. Nightbot, broski, Nightbot. Do your work. Lower that down so it's not blaring in my ears. And let's see if we can get this going. Yes. Imported. How did this work? Oh God, that was not intentional. Okay, there we go. I should not make it full screen at all. It has been forever since I set this up. Also, since it's been forever since I've played it on the emulator, I'm gonna have to update the actual app itself. So, just a sec. We're gonna open... Is it? I don't think it's even... Let me just switch to PC gameplay. Properties. Yes. But let me do that because I don't want to show that. I mean, yeah, you saw my account name, but... What I do want to do is bring up the APK. Okay, just making sure everything looks good. So yeah, if you guys are wondering, I am using an emulator. ABK. On latest version. Yes. Download that. Why is it having issues? Why are you having issues, mate? In just a sec. Let me do the soft screen. That's not it. I would like to do it on screen, but let me actually get it up first. See what its issue is. There we go. Spina doucher. And what's home? Home. Install. I mean, so far, there's really no lag, no issues. OBS is fine. Looks like it's all good and Gucci. App installed. Done. Why is it doing that? Is there trash? Can I... Oh yeah, I might have to go to settings and delete there, so... Storage. Apps. Let me go to... if I can. Assuming that it's not just being weird and glitching out. What is... okay, it's kind of glitching out a little bit. Just mostly because of the fact that I'm doing it through an APK. So it's like reading that there's two different Fire Emblem Heroes apps. I want to delete the old one. That's so weird because the only one that's there is Fire Emblem Heroes and that's about it. But it's showing the old Fire Emblem Heroes. Let me relaunch it. Restart. Actually, restart. There we go. I guess we'll update. Oh, we don't have to do that. That's right. Oh yeah, I remember, right? It's also finicky. Oh, I just realized the desktop audio wasn't even on either. Well, that was also a big rip. Come on, emulator. Work with us. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna have to look into it more later. But, yeah, okay. That's gonna be for a later thing. Later deal. So, yeah. I guess that's gonna be it for today's live stream. I was kind of hoping we got Fire Emblem Heroes emulator to work and properly to go. But that's fine. I'll look into it later and see if we can work with it and actually get it to work. And see what else might possibly work with it. But until then, have a nice day. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.